Thanks for tuning into this channel, but 80% of you are still unsubscribed. If you could just hit that button, it allows us to bring you loads more content and you'll be doing us a massive favour. Completing pedal effectiveness drills, there's a lot around how you generate the power through the pedal stroke, when you're riding, especially if you're new to the sport. If you're watching this video, then my guess is that you're probably new to the sport itself, or you're finding that you're not generating the power efficiently, for the full pedal stroke.
Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Generally what this means is, for a lot of people, getting a bike fit done can really help with a lot of this, getting the cleat placement right on your shoe and getting the saddle height correctly in the fore and after of the saddle. And generally what it means is that you generally find if your cleat's too far forward on the shoe, then generally you're going to engage your heel quite a lot like this. But if we can get that cleat back and we set the saddle correctly, we can generally drop that heel. And then what that means is when you get to that 5 o'clock phase of the pedal stroke, you're not going to engage, your ankle position at this point. You're going to drop the heel and then you can pull through to that 8 o'clock phase and then kick over. It's almost the best way I can describe this, it's almost like rolling a barrel. You're trying to work from 12 o'clock, you'll come down to 5, and then you've got to pull through between 5 and 8, and then you kick over the top. The most effective way that I found to incorporate pedal effectiveness drills into your training is doing 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off, doing 10 of those reps. What I find is the most effective way is you want to do it in the position, say if you're on a time trial bike, then do it in your aero position. You haven't got to be super aggressive with that position, but you want to sustain the position that you want to generate the power in. Then you'll deliver the power most effectively through the pedal stroke. There is different ways of doing this. You can engage, you can do one drill on one leg, one on the other, unclip, but I've generally found that doesn't work effectively. Say if you've got a weaker leg, for example, my left leg isn't as dominant as my right one, so I have to really focus on pedaling through that bottom phase of the pedal stroke. So I will always subconsciously be thinking more of this leg when I'm pulling through that full zone of the pedal effectiveness, the pedal stroke itself. And generally where this will really help you with is it'll help you deliver the power more efficiently, but it'll be also very good for when you're climbing. That's a great way of working on pedal effectiveness, but also when you're in those tailwind sections and you're trying to generate the power, because generally what you find is you'll pull forwards on the saddle, then you'll tip your pelvis and you'll start pedaling a bit like this. But if you start incorporating these drills, and we've seen it time and time again, the results that we're getting through our athletes, generally we're incorporating one pedal effectiveness drill in aero each week, and that just helps with their performance really. So generally speaking, the basics of it is you do a 1-to-1 ratio of the drill. So if you find you can only hold a minute, just do a minute on, minute off, and try and do 10 of those. And I think you'll find an improvement in performance. And you probably need to do a 6-week stimulus of doing that. Ideally, if you could do that twice a week, then you deliver the power more efficiently. And if you're a triathlete watching this, it's generally a great way that you can increase the effectiveness of how you're delivering the power, but it'll also help you generate, it'll also help you run more efficiently off the bike. So give it a go. If you want to know more, then drop us an email and we can help you.